sit down, the wind's gonna kick up. All right, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris. If you're new here, I do a lot of camping. I share those adventures, but I also like to share some of the camping gear that I have if it's something you're interested in for your next, hopefully soon, upcoming camping adventure. Recently I did a gadgets video with just a selection of different items that I think you might find very handy, and definitely items I bring on every camping adventure. These aren't necessarily the latest and greatest, the newest thing out on the market, but it may be something that you're interested in, maybe you haven't seen it, and maybe you want to add or upgrade to your camping gear list. One of my most viewed videos and that I get the most comments is camping basics for beginners. I get comments from all around the world. People thanking me for putting that video out because maybe they haven't camped in years, or it's going to be their first time going out. So thank you for the comments. I really appreciate it, and I hope it helps you to get out and explore and do some camping. The winds are ripping. It's supposed to pour rain in the next hour. Let's just dive into this before we get soaking wet. First item or items on today's list is a spork. So yes, it's a combination fork and spoon. This brand is UCO or UCO, and we got this one in a 4-pack, so we each have our own. They're different colors, not that that matters, and really helpful. So there you go, you got a 2-in-1 combination of a spoon and a fork. Pretty simple. Next one, and I don't know why it took me so long to get one. It's a spoon, but with an extended handle. If I was gonna eat out of the bag and not pour the contents into a bowl, when you're trying to get down to the bottom, you're scraping your knuckles, your hands are getting all dirty and full of the food. And for stirring it, so you can see the size here, where with this big full-size spoon or with a longer handle, there you go, problem solved. No more dirty hands. You can get down and stir it. So may seem simple, but I'll tell you, it really does come in handy. This one is made by GSI. I have several of their products. I am going to be putting a link in the description for everything that we talk about here today. Keep in mind, this is not a sponsored video. I pay for all these products myself. Collapsible bowl, collapsible cup. These aren't new on the market, but they really have taken off, obviously, because the amount of space that you can save. So pop out, there you go. They come in a variety of sizes and colors. I'm looking at maybe getting one that's a big basin to use as a wash basin that collapses down nice and small. This one also is made by GSI. I have several of their products, and the nice thing too with this one is on the inside there are markings. So this is a 500 ml bowl if you need to measure how much water you're using or whatever you're mixing. So they do have the measurement increments on here, and it just collapsed down to this size. Same thing with a cup, same idea. There we go. So I've got a drinking cup. This one also has this one's just under 500 mils, so 480 mils. It's got a little indicator there. So cup and bowl combo, and when this is all collapsed, there we go. Stack one inside the other, and you've got very, very low profile. Saves tons of space in your camping gear. What do we want to talk about next? Let's do this bright yellow one. I know this may seem kind of funny to some people, but let me tell you, there's nothing worse than getting to your campsite, you're getting set up, going to your cooler, some of the stuff shifted, and your egg carton is crushed. Now you've got a bunch of your eggs that are busted. So there you go. It's just a plastic egg container. This one holds 12. You can get this in a 6, I think 6, 4, and a 2. It's only a couple of bucks, but this is gonna save your eggs. So there you go, a couple of dollars. Nice little plastic egg container. Super simple. You're going out for maybe a lighter backpacking, canoe camping. You really want to save on space, size, and everything else. But you do want to have maybe one of your beverages when you get there. You don't want to bring any glass. So this one I just recently got, and it's a Flask. It is leak proof. I did test it. I haven't used it yet. I just got this one recently, but I did fill it with some water and test, and it does not leak. This one is also made by GSI. This one comes in 2 sizes. This is the 6 ounce, and they also have the 16 ounce, which is 10 ounces bigger. It's very, very durable, and I like the fact that it's got the silicone rubber around the outside and on the cap, so that it's easier to grip, to get the cap off, and then that way you won't drop it, even though it is really quite durable. So there we go. We've got a nice little 6 ounce Flask by GSI. That might be something to come in handy. It's going to be a quick video. This was not a product that I wanted. Angela actually was scoping out this little camp kettle, and I bought it for her as a gift. I wasn't really too sold on it because I have different sized camping pots. Why would I need a kettle? But after using it, I realized just how handy it is. I showed this in my last video with the gear. This is a pour over coffee filter, which works like this. The nice thing with this pot is I can fit my micro camp stove inside of there. The filter was inside of there, and a little bag of ground coffee, all inside this one little pot. The nice thing is with this, with the tiny little spout, when you're gonna pour it, especially for a pour over filter, is you have much better control when you're adding the water to your filter. That is the GSI tea kettle. It is called the Halulite. You can see right there. It's called the Halulite by GSI. That I'll put in the description as well, a link to these products. And I'm quite impressed. So you don't necessarily have to bring another pot. You can have it all in this one. And like I said, I can fit my camp stove. The drip filter, that just folds up. I can stick that inside, and I can also add a little bag of coffee grinds, and there we go. We've got everything inside this one little tea kettle. It does not come with a little mesh bag. You don't really need it, but I found it's handy if you are putting some other products inside here. The lid does not snap down tight, so that way I can put it into this little mesh bag. This one's from the titanium pot, I think, but you get the point. There we go. Little mesh bag. That way nothing's gonna fall out. Also, if you want, instead of stuffing these items in here, it does fit a small fuel canister. It doesn't, the lid doesn't stay perfectly closed. That's why I like the little mesh bag. But to save on space, you can put a small fuel canister inside this little camp kettle. All right, here we go. I would appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, it's free. And I'm out here in the freezing cold blizzard. There we go. This is what I was talking about. It just makes it easier, less mess, less spill. When I use my camp pot, I overflow this. I make a mess every time. So this was a great idea from Angela, and thank you for letting me borrow / steal your camp kettle. All right, there we go. Camp kettle. Okay, here's the last item for today's camping gear. There's the box that this comes in, and what we've got is a retractable, rechargeable LED light strip. This one is made by Hamlight. We just got this in this week sometime. I used to use I think it was a 6 foot, 7 foot LED strip, but I needed a power source to plug it into. I used to string it underneath the rooftop tent, give me some lighting at night for my cooking area. 30 feet of LED lighting. Rechargeable pack. On the back, it's got the little dial that you can use to retract it back into place. So there you might be able to see that. Okay. There's different brightness settings on here. On the button, if you press and hold it, there's a light on the bottom you can use as a flashlight. It has different brightness settings plus a strobe light. And the nice thing too about this is you can use it as a power pack. So on the back it has 2 ports. There's a USB and a USB-C port, so one of them to charge this unit, and then you can use this as a power pack if you needed to charge your cell phone or something. We want to use this for inside of our eating tent, so we can string it up and we can have some nice light in the evening. I can use this in the rooftop tent as well. And there are 3 magnets. So those 3 little silver dots, those are actually magnets. This is a metal table underneath this cloth, and you could stick it to the side of your vehicle or your RV or whatever you're doing. And yeah, so Hamlight is the brand. I'll put a link for this product as well. It does have a little hook where the tab is, so you can loop it around, hook it to itself so that you can have it around a post or something, and then string out 30 feet of this retractable, rechargeable, magnetic power pack, all in one handy little unit. So we're looking forward to testing this one out on the next adventure. And you just wind it up, and there you go. Compact little LED strip light. And I like the fact that it's rechargeable. You don't need an additional power source. That's it. Well, there you go. Oh. Ooh, that's hot. All right, it's time to wrap this one up. I hope you enjoyed this video. You might find some of these camping gadgets useful, interesting. Maybe you want to upgrade. And that is it. Get out, go camping, book your campsite if you like to stay at provincial campgrounds, because the good sites fill up quick. If you don't know how to book it, I do have a video. Take a look through my videos. I did do a tutorial on how to book a campsite here in Ontario. Anyways, they're all pretty basic. Just log on and choose your site. And that's it for now. So happy camping, and of course, I'll see you on the next adventure.